Sick of these niggas trying to flex, man. Look, I came straight out the doctor.
Oh my gosh.
87
Oh.
billion.
Oh my God. It's
Billion?
over.
Billion.
Over.
Implanted by the best doctor, the same who did my hair.
There are things in this world that we're meant to understand, and there are things in this world that will never make sense to us. And one of those events officially happened in the world of rap. Because whether you believe it or not, Lil Uzi Vert has gone and gotten a piercing on his head. Now this in and of itself may not seem that bad. That is until you hear that it's a $24 million diamond, and it was pierced right in the middle of his forehead. Yes, this is real and people are losing it. Let me break it down for you.
Y'all got to spend 24 million on their heads. They can put 24M on the front of their head. Y'all young hoes get in line.
Do you want to win a brand new iPhone or a brand new MacBook Pro? Maybe you'd prefer a $500 Amazon gift card. Well, comment the hidden message in this video for a chance to enter to win. Yes, this happened. We need to be absolutely clear on this in that this isn't a fake story or some Photoshop fiction. This is a real thing that Lil Uzi Vert absolutely did. On January 30th, he tweeted that he's been paying for a natural pink stone since 2017 for a grand total of $24 million. It's 10, almost 11 carats, he clarified for us. On Wednesday, he posted footage of his fresh piercing, which is right on his forehead, pointing down toward his septum piercing. Though it should be noted that whether it's actually center of his forehead is a bit up for debate because of how it looks in pictures. Though Lil Uzi Vert was happy to correct this. Y'all keep talking about it's off, it still has a long bar in it so it can move. Because of the swelling, he explained in his Instagram story. When it goes down, it's gonna be right there. Right, because it being off center was the real problem people had with this event in Lil Uzi Vert's life. We're pretty sure they're gaping at this for entirely different reasons, not the least of which was the incredibly foolish and stupid move this was to get the diamond engraved on his head in the first place. Which, as we would find out, was definitely not a smart move, as Lil Uzi Vert admitted himself. Uzi hit the studio with the diamond affixed to his skull and boasted about its magical powers not long after he got it. "I can't believe I got this stone either, moving super different now," he tweeted. But things took a gruesome turn when he shared a shocking photo of blood oozing from his forehead and revealed the serious threat the diamond posted to his livelihood. "If I don't get it took out the right way, I could die," said Uzi, adding, "No, seriously." It should be noted that later on he took down the photos and noted, "Okay, we're good." Though that honestly doesn't calm things down. If anything, it makes them worse because now we have to wonder if Lil Uzi Vert is just trying to make things seem better than they are because he doesn't want to look foolish, which he's kind of already failing at, and doesn't want to remove the diamond from his head. You see, here's the thing. You can honestly get a lot of places on your body pierced. That's something that multiple people have shown to horrifying effect over the years. Seriously, look up the world record holder for most piercings and you won't believe it. But in the case of Lil Uzi Vert here, he's doing something that is beyond a simple piercing. He's not putting a simple stud into his head, he put a freaking diamond, which is infinitely stupid in all the ways that matter, and he should know that. And if he didn't, the fans and the rappers of the world absolutely did. As we all likely know, the internet isn't the most forgiving of places, and when they have something that they feel they can make fun of, they'll make fun of it and laugh as they do so. So when a rapper goes and puts a giant diamond in the center of his forehead, yeah, the internet's gonna react. Dude really went from Lil Uzi Vert to Lil Uzi Vision. If you don't get that joke, the character known as Vision is a major hero in the Marvel Comics universe and is currently part of a show called WandaVision on Disney+. Vision has a stone in the middle of his forehead that allows him to do various things, and in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it was the source of his life via the Mind Stone. So yeah, you can see why people draw a parallel to that. I guess at Lil Uzi Vert didn't see what Thanos did to Vision. If at Lil Uzi Vert doesn't use the line "diamonds on my face like Vision, I don't want it." Lil Uzi new lyrics: "Diamond in my head, I got a brain freeze." Others, including Olympic boxer and professional wrestler Anthony Ogogo, joked that they would try to snatch the diamond off Uzi's forehead. Do yourself a favor, sunshine, and just go to Claire's Accessories and get some cheap plastic, because if you come to my manor again, you'd better do more than hide behind your boy. I'll punch the diamond straight out of your face. We'll be talking about that option in a bit. But there's still more reactions to go through. While there haven't been too many rappers reacting to what Lil Uzi Vert has done, the ones that have been reacting pretty much sum it up. Tory Lanez, for example, made a whole Instagram video making fun of Lil Uzi Vert for what he did, and we honestly can't blame him for that. Later on, Sway Lee was asked about all of this, and the rapper also poked fun at Uzi Vert for this action.
So, Lil Uzi Vert wants to plant a diamond in his forehead. What do you think about that? Is that something you would do?
Trend, a little trend.
To each his own, you know.
Okay.
Everybody.
And while other rappers of the world have not weighed in as of yet, you can bet that they have some very similar thoughts, because this is just beyond what they do. Do recall some of these rappers have done crazy things, from getting tattoos all over their body, like with Post Malone and 6ix9ine. They've done and gotten some of the most outrageous jewelry ever conceived and worn it all over the place. Lil Wayne even had diamonds put into his teeth for reasons unknown to man and science. But even that is tame compared to this. This isn't just a reckless thing to do, it was a major mistake on various platforms, not the least of which was teased by Anthony Ogogo. One of the things that many people rag rappers about is their indulgence and desire to show off their wealth all the time. As we just noted, rappers are infamous for getting bling of all shapes and sizes, even when it just looks stupid or too over the top to wear in public or near other people, yet they do it anyway. But the difference between the bling that the rappers wear and the diamond that Lil Uzi Vert has is simple. You can take the bling off and hide it. You can't hide that diamond. Even if he was to put a bandana on it or try to use a hat to hide it, people are going to know where it is, especially since it's not a small diamond. Why do we bring this up? Because of the very simple fact that there are going to be less than scrupulous people going and trying to get close to Lil Uzi Vert in order to get that diamond. Yes, Anthony Ogogo stated he would do it, but he was joking. But there are other people out there who wouldn't view this as a joke, but as an opportunity. Recall that this isn't just a diamond, it's a colored diamond that is worth $24 million, which, as we're sure you know, is more than enough to change the lives of a singular person or a great deal of people, especially in the pandemic era that we live in, where many people are working hard to scrap together $2,400 or even $240 or even $24. And yet here's a guy with $24 million literally affixed to his forehead. Yeah, people are going to go after him. It's just a matter of time. And should you think, well, no reputable person is going to go and buy that diamond, who says they have to sell it to a reputable person? Plus, if they play it right, they won't have to lie too much about the stone and just make sure it's cleaned up of things like blood and skin before they sell it. We should also point out that this is very much an evolution of something that Lil Uzi Vert has done over recent years, mainly express himself in over-the-top ways. While many people have likened what Lil Uzi Vert did to the Vision from Marvel Comics, others are seeing this as a much more anime kind of thing, not unlike how certain characters on Naruto have marks on their foreheads that represent their clans, skills, or other things. And this speaks very much to the character of Lil Uzi Vert, because he is absolutely a die-hard anime fan. In fact, he has a habit of going and taking his various cars and taking them to a shop that does wraps, detailed art that is put on the outside of the car, and putting anime characters and art on it. One time he did Cowboy Bebop, and other times he straight up put little anime girls on his cars for all to see. So, when you add that to what he just did with his forehead, yeah, that very much fits the anime lifestyle he's likely trying to embody, for better or for worse. It should also be noted that certain anime shows are more than happy to kill off characters, so make of that what you will. Here's the thing, outside of this being a very gaudy thing to do, Lil Uzi Vert isn't just causing a lot of harm to himself here. He's causing a lot of harm to the rap community as a whole. How does that work? Well, because of the actions of many rappers in the past. The rap community as a whole has a reputation and stigma of being violent, out of control, and sometimes pretty stupid. There are exceptions that everyone acknowledges, like Drake, but not all want to look at those exceptions. And now the story of the week is going to be that a rapper was so into himself that he felt it great to blow $24 million and install it on his forehead. People are going to see this as yet another rapper acting out, and further encourage people to blast them for all sorts of other things. Will he take it out? That is a question we're sure that is on everyone's mind, because you honestly have to wonder if he'll wise up eventually, realize what he did wrong, and just move on and get it off his forehead. We know he's already suffered physically by this because of the blood incident we mentioned earlier. If that does continue, or he does feel he's in danger, he could get it removed, or he could just wake up one day and feel over it. Or maybe it'll fall out of his forehead and that'll be the end of it. The end results seem pretty obvious, but how we get to it is up for debate. And there you go, a look at Lil Uzi Vert and the very real diamond that he put in his head, and the backlash that it has caused him both physically and mentally. Can you believe that Lil Uzi Vert really did this? What do you think really drove him to go and make this happen? Do you think that he'll get it out and never do something that stupid again? Do you think that other rappers might try and do this themselves? Go ahead and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the channel.